Hi guys, today for lunch we're gonna make sambal petai or stink bean sambal for lunch. First of all, we gotta split the beans to make sure that there's no worms in there, and then we're gonna wash it and soak it. Next, we're gonna take our tamarind paste, put it in a bowl with some water, and then massage it a bit so we can take the juice later on. Take a few dried chilies and remove the stems and the seeds. If you like it spicier, feel free to keep the seeds in. After removing the seeds, give the chilies a rinse and put it aside. Next, we got some onions. I used 3 because mine's a little small today. Usually I just use 1 big onion. So we're gonna peel off the skin and give it a rough chop. Then we're gonna get some garlic. I used about 6 cloves. So you're gonna just smash it and remove the skins. So that we're going to take all the garlic, chuck them into the blender, onions into the blender, and also the dried chilies into the blender. This is fermented shrimp paste. This shit is pungent, okay? Cut out about 1 inch and throw it in with the rest of the stuff. Add a little bit of water and blend until smooth. Pulse it a few times for good measures. In a pan, heat up some oil and pour in the blended mixture earlier. Give it a stir and wait till it browns a little or when it starts to turn fragrant. Once it starts to look a little dry, take the tamarind juice earlier, pour it through a sieve, and squeeze out any extra juice. We don't want any seeds or fibers in our sambal that will make it gritty and not nice. Once you squeeze out all the juice, give it another stir so that all the juice is incorporated into the mixture. Now we're gonna add in a little bit of sugar. If you like a more sweeter sambal, you can add more sugar. I'm using light brown sugar, but you can use any sugar that you have on hand. At this point, the sambal is gonna start caramelizing even more, and the color will change into a darker brown. Keep stirring until the oil starts to separate from the sambal, and at this point, basically the sambal is done. After that, we drain your stink bean and throw it into the pan. Stir it so that the sambal coats all the individual beans. We're going to add in some oyster sauce and stir until the beans change into a muted green color. At this point, you can taste and add any salt or sugar to your taste. I felt it wasn't spicy enough, so I added some more chili flakes and stirred that in. Once you're happy with the taste, turn off the heat and plate it. And your sambal is done. I also made some mushroom chicken and we ate that with hot white rice.
Nice.